So this is Riviera, the Promised Land, and I am going to show this to you because I wanted to show you the kind of thing I was going to try to do. I'm just going to do to after the first battle, because I'm not entirely sure how long this is going to take, so I don't want to take too much time. So we're going to start a new game and look at the exposition at the beginning. The gods and the demons in this series, which is called the Department Heaven series, are a little bit weird. The gods are supposed to be embodiments of pure order, and the demons are pure chaos. In this way, they're both totally fucking awful, to be quite honest. But basically, Asgard and Utgard are separated by a bunch of middle worlds, one of which is the world of Riviera. And this follows a pair of grim angels going into Riviera when they're worried that Riviera is going to become a part of Utgard because of an invasion of demons. Because Riviera was pretty much the only time that the gods have ever taken back one of the worlds from Utgard. Previously, the demons of Utgard had conquered a guard world. What the gods basically did was cut that world off completely from Asgard so that the demons couldn't reach it. So since demons are returning in Riviera, people are getting kind of worried up in Asgard. The seven magi actually aren't seen too often. We only see one magi, though I'm not sure if you'll see him after the battle that I'm going to record. I normally skip this because I've seen it for several hundred times, honestly. And I know a fair amount about this game and its backstory and stuff, so that's why I'm not too interested in listening to it over and over again. So Chapter 1 is located in a location known as Heaven's Gate. It connects Asgard to the various worlds. Now we're going to start and meet our heroes. Lida and Ein are two very few grim angels who are actually met, and Lida ends up kind of carrying Ein throughout the majority of the beginning level, and this is our first enemy encounter, which starts off pretty quickly. And since Heaven's Gate is a connection to Asgard, seeing demons there pretty much means that some shit's going down. And the Diviners are special weapons that only Grim Angels can use properly. And each Grim Angel can only really use his own weapon properly. Lorelei and Einar Jarl are the two of three Diviners that you see in this game. And this is a small introduction to the way the battle system works. You only get to pick 4 items that your allies can use, and since Ein is the only one who can really use more than one item, because Lida can only use Lorelei. It's the only item that he's able to use.
Let's do it.
Even if, for instance, you can see that he has the divide move for Lorelei, and he can't use any skills with Einarjar. So we start off with divide. And Ein can use Fire, which has a low hit percentage, which is why I don't use it very much, and Slash, which cannot be avoided, so it can't miss. As you can see, Leda clearly has a bit of a damage edge over Ein, and Leda also slowly recovers HP every turn. Now, this is a function of the battles that gets explained a little bit later on, but I use it because in order to get the highest ranking in a battle, you need to use your overskills. And this is Leda's overskill, which increases in power depending on how much the overdrive gauge is filled up. At level 1, it gives one additional move to the basic 4 hits that Lost Seraph can perform. Now I'm going to use it. Or not, because I forgot which button is A and which button is B. But either way, the Hound is defeated, and we reach the triumph screen, which shows your results. You get a certain amount of points for winning. You lose points based on how much time you waited, how much time it took, and you get bonus points based on the level of your finish, which is where the overskills come in handy. Now I got a B rank. You can get C, B, A, and S rank, and depending on what rank you get a different amount of TP, which is also explained later on. And Rose is our little exposition machine for the most part. And Rose does show you how to check your items, which are done by pressing select. Your status shows you your various characters. Leda is clearly way stronger than Ein is, and is able to resist fire types, but once he gets hit by ice, he crumples like a saggy tissue. There are various items. You can only hold up to, I think it's about 15 items. And each item has its own uses. For instance, but Einarjar and Lorelei are special, as Rose covers later. So that's just a quick little summary of this game, and hopefully you find it kind of interesting. There's a bunch of different ways this game makes the basic role-playing game formula seem a little throw out of whack. So I'll cover those later when I make an actual video. But yeah, thanks for watching.